So hello everyone, moving over to video number 2 now. So the other thing I've been doing is I've been reading this book called A Cloud a Day by Gavin Pretor-Pinney. Gavin Pretor-Pinney, which I got from Amazon, and it's 365 Skies from the Cloud Appreciation Society. If you've been following me on Twitter, you will notice that I have been posting a lot of stuff about clouds recently, and that's why, because I've been reading that book. It's very interesting and quite relaxing, that book. It's just different skyscapes that people have sent into the Cloud Appreciation Society with some interesting information about clouds. I've had to do a little bit of extra reading online as well, so I've been learning quite a lot, and it's quite calming, and I think clouds are quite interesting, and I would like to get some more books on clouds because I think they're quite fascinating. So that's another thing I've been doing. And also, I mentioned in my other video I'm seeing a hypnotist that I've recently started seeing, but I don't know yet how effective it's going to be, if it's going to be more effective than a CDs or the same effectiveness, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'm also going to be seeing a counsellor beginning this coming week who's trained in mindfulness. I don't know yet whether... I couldn't quite make up my mind when I spoke to her whether or not she's the person who... I couldn't make up my mind when I had a free consultation with her earlier this week whether or not I'm going to be able to get on with her, because I'm not great at working it out straight away, but because she's trained in mindfulness, and that's something I've been looking into because I feel that mindfulness is a very good approach for dealing with anxiety and stress, because it's all about trying to stay in the present moment and being, like a beginner's mind, and seeing your thoughts as just thoughts and not getting involved with them, sort of thing, and just trying to focus on the moment. Because she's trained in mindfulness, I thought maybe she could help me potentially learn some of the skills, and she did say that she could help me maybe do some meditations or whatever in session. But I don't know yet how long I'm going to be with her, because it all depends on whether or not I feel she's helping me. So at this point in time, I'm just trying to keep an open mind, but I don't know, I might have to jump ship if I don't get on with her, whatever. We just have to see. I don't know at this point. But anyway, I'm going to be beginning actual sessions with her next Wednesday. So I will I'll see how it goes. Because these things you can't always tell straight away, and I'm not very good at knowing if I get on with someone straight away. Sometimes it's really obvious, but usually it's not clear. Because it's all about their approach, their style, do I feel comfortable with them, all of those sort of things. But even if I only have a few sessions with her, I'm sure I'll gain something from it, even if it's just information about mindfulness or whatever. So I'll see how we get on. But I'm always at the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know. It's hard to know. I've seen so many counsellors, it's ridiculous. And I've had to jump ship from nearly everyone. And I don't know whether that reflects something about me and whether or not most people I just don't get on with, or whether I've just been unlucky. But I don't know, it takes a very special person actually for me to really get on with. I don't know whether that's due to my autism or whether that's just a personal idiosyncrasy of mine. If I get on with you, just to let you know, you are a very special person, because seriously, I find it very hard to get on with most people, but that probably is due to my autism. I think it's because I struggle with social interaction, which I find tiring and stressful. If someone gets through that barrier and I can really connect with them, and there's a very small number of people where I do really connect with them, I just feel connected, I feel relaxed as I can be in a social situation. I'm never completely relaxed, but I feel genuinely like I'm connecting with them, like there's real warmth there. That is quite rare for me, but it can happen. When it does happen, it's amazing. So if you are one of those people, you are basically special, because you know what I mean. You've broken through that barrier. I don't know how you do it, but if you can do that, you're special. You know what I mean? Special for me, anyway. Yeah. But what am I actually trying to go with this? Let me know if you're autistic, by the way, and you have a similar issue where you find it hard to get on with a lot of people, and let me know. Yeah, and I mean, it may well be due to my autism, but then again, I don't know. It might just be. It's hard to tell sometimes. Because, like I say, a very small number of people I get on with exceedingly well, and they're amazing. For whatever reason, I connect with them, and it might just be that they're meeting me where I'm at. They seem to just understand things. I mean, it's a whole range of different factors. Obviously, they share my interests, but it's a range of different factors. But like I say, and I've come across a handful of these people in my life. I could count them on my fingers, there's so few. It might also just reflect I haven't really seen it, with my social issues, I don't tend to get out much, but there's a handful of people in my life I have really clicked with. But I don't know, but like I say, I've come across a lot of counsellors who I just don't really feel get it, or I just don't have that. I mean, they're nice people, don't get me wrong, they're nice people. It's got nothing to do with the fact, they're really nice people. It's just that I don't have that connection with them. Maybe I feel that they don't quite get me, or it's how they speak, or because I'm very sensitive to tone of voice and how people speak and what they project. I'm very sensitive to energy that people give out. Is it calming? Is it stimulating? Some people talk too fast. Some people I feel don't really get autism, or they make assumptions, which also makes me feel uncomfortable. So it's this whole kind of feel I get, where someone that I really connect with, I feel really understands autism. And when I say understands autism, I don't mean understanding it in just a generic way, because lots of people say they understand autism and it turns out they don't. I mean, it's like they really get me where I'm at without making any assumptions. Yeah. So like I said, that takes a very special type of person. But we'll just see with this one. We'll see where it goes. And this is just a stopgap, by the way, a sticking plaster, while I wait for proper help from the community mental health team. But I'm just hoping I'm not going to get fobbed off, because apparently there is treatment for people with OCD. There is evidence-based treatment out there, but everyone's different, and I'm a very complex case because obviously being autistic, but then I don't just have OCD, I also have a very severe anxiety disorder, health anxiety, phobic anxiety, panic, the works basically, bits from loads of different anxiety disorders. It's like a mess. So it's very complex. It's not something that can be cured within 6 to 8 weeks. This goes deep. And part of the reason I am so complex is because I went through all that time without getting help. If it was helped, way back when the educational psychologist I saw when I was 9 mentioned my nervous anxieties and said if they worsen, help is available. Well, they shouldn't have written that. If they worsen, they should have treated me right there, before it had actually turned into a problem. But no, they always wait until it's turned into a problem. But at that point, it's become so complex, it can become really hard to treat, which is really out of order. Because if I treated it back when I was 9 or 10, before it had actually become a proper problem, I may well be in a lot better place now. So that pisses me off. But obviously I can't do anything about the past. You can't, can you? You just have to focus on the now, and yeah, that's all you can do. But yeah, obviously it annoys me. So that's that. So anyway, I think I'm going to round up now. I've also been actually I'll finish now, because otherwise I'll take another video. I was just saying the Lucy Letby case, which I don't know if you've been aware of, that serial killer of babies, which has been in the news a lot lately, and I can't work that out. Like, why did she do that? I guess no one will really know why she did that, but yeah. Let me know if you've got any ideas as to why she did that, by the way, because there are so many different theories. Some people say she's a psychopath. She definitely has psychopathic traits, because no typical person would do what she did. It takes a very, very callous disregard for other people. But I'm not sure if she is what you'd call a classic psychopath. Was she a narcissist? Some people say she has Munchausen syndrome by proxy, but I'm not sure about that, because that usually has a long track record of them trying to get attention through, feigning sickness or sickness in others. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, because it's very confusing and I just don't understand it. I don't understand how anyone could do that, and it's also scary that this was allowed to happen as well. That's the other shocking thing, that this is allowed to happen. It's very scary. But anyway, I'll probably take another video. I don't want to end on a negative note. Is there anything positive I can say? I had some chocolate ice cream today. I suppose that's positive. Any other positives? Yeah, I suppose, as I say, the main positive in my life is that I am being finally referred for therapy, and we'll just have to see where that goes. So, thank you for watching.